So let me turn the game on here for audio. And so we just got back into... Well, actually, we're in second place right now. We're just behind NXT 1.0. Going into this week, we have 2 weeks until the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. So we are going to play out both weeks this week. Then right after Backlash, we'll be on here with... we'll do our Hell in the Cell pay-per-view, our run-through. We could talk about Hell in the Cell in particular. Or sorry, Backlash, because this will be Hell in the Cell. They'll be doing Backlash. So, yeah, let's do our tour. We got to get into this here. We got 2 weeks to go, so... Like to load the data? Absolutely. All right, so we got Big E, we got Gigi, and we got Yoko to deal with today. So this should be interesting. Okay. Contracts up at the end of the week. Be interested in staying for the cost of $62K. Nah, I can't afford that. All right. Thought I left Atlanta for good. Oh well, I think I'd do better and show what's been missing. So Gigi wants a match. Okay, I can do that. Been putting a lot of work, and I think I've earned a shot at the world title. How about it? Didn't I say that this week was going to be our world title match? Our world title rematch after we weren't able to do it? You're right, Biggie. You'll get your shot within 3 weeks. All right, so now we have to book that. Rest your male tag champions this week. Ooh. I do appreciate that they finally tell us exactly how many shows there are until the next PLE so we can find a way to screw people over. I might be able to rest my tag champs this week. We'll see. What's the... Oh, so it becomes a net... That's a new card. I will definitely use that. Okay, so let's check out logistics here. Okay, so we got about 150,000 to play with here. Thought that was NXT UK lower in 2K23. Yeah, they actually did have NXT UK in the other one. So we are. Let's check our roster out right now while we're chatting here. We got NXT. UK Power. Okay. Oh, okay. It was a. I see what you mean. Dr. Audio. Hope you're doing well. So my men's tag champs are Dominic. Who's my other one? Oh, Dominic Biggie. Okay. So we're not going to be able to have the singles title match tonight. Which is fine. Because what I can do is probably throw another regular match with Dragunov in there. All right, I think we got this. So our main event, maybe we'll do one-on-one for the North American title in our main event. Because this feud is actually going nuts right now. Oh, we have to do this one too. Okay, I got this. Stressed here, Leafs go out. Leafs are losing the series. Let's just face it. They're going to keep dragging it out. They're going to keep forcing away. And they're going to let it disappear. Do you like the new patch that lets you use triple and four ways for the titles? I haven't been able to use it yet. I do plan on it, but let's see here. So Nikita wants Bailey, so I'll give her a non-title match here for this. My birds are giving me heart issues like the series goes. You mean the Bruins who are going to lose in the first round and be infamous for not doing anything this year after cleaning up the season? Okay, so we're just going to save this for right now. I'm going to throw this up here. What are we going to do here? Triple threat. We'll be fine, I think. Yeah, nice. Okay, so... Okay, so Hartwell's out for 5 weeks. Morgan's out for... I didn't realize they're both out. Okay, so that feud is not being used here right now. Okay, so you know what? We got Yokozuna for 1 more week. Let's use him. Because I really don't care if we destroy him or not. We'll give him McSlacks as a cruiser. And okay, so our main event's gonna be Butch and okay, so let's get Dragunov in here. Maybe that'll actually be a pretty good match if you ask me. We'll put this one in the middle. I want to put Grimes and Butch in a... His stamina's 34, so I gotta be a little bit careful here. Ugh. So maybe I won't put Butch in that match. Maybe I'll... Grimes is a specialist, so he can pretty much go with anybody. Grimes versus Omos. And we'll do interference run-in by Mr. Butch on Grimes. That's going to get the feud back up to where it is, and it's not going to make Butch get used to it at all. So this actually works out. I'd like to get one more match in here. Who do we have left here? That isn't dying. I would like to keep some stamina. We could do a women's four-way. We just don't have any giants, so... Pretty ruthless. JC Jane. Oh, that's right. We got to bring Gigi in here. So let's start playing the seeds here for the Toxic Attraction reunion. And maybe do we want to use Billy here? So we got heel. Okay, so we're going to take out Pretty Ruthless, and we'll find a face here that we can put in here. So the fighter... That's not going to be horrible. I don't mind that. And we'll put it in a... Stamina cost high. Quality boost high. You know what? Maybe we'll just do an Extreme Rules match here. Is anybody's stamina really low they got to worry about? Only JC's, so we're okay there. So we're playing up that storyline really well. We'll do the call-out promo where Big E calls out Logan Paul so we can actually get a feud on that title match next week. A advertising promo. So get that dollar bills, y'all. Oh. Yeah, Tamina's got horrible mic skills, so. Throw Dakota in there. And then charity promo. Let's get Roxanne on the mic a little bit here. All right, so we got a lineup set up here now. Now I just got to figure what additions I want to do, what extra perks I want to throw in these. We're not going to do this as our main event. I will say that right now. Maybe we'll do this as our main event and have it as a one-on-one tables match. Yeah, let's... Oh, I got to take Big E right out of it. God dang it. Okay, so let's see if this works. If I can get Logan Paul to call up... I just gotta change this up to anybody right now. Logan Paul calling out Big E. Let's see if that works. Okay, so the way it works is for a call-out promo, if you want to keep the guy off the show, if a call-out promo, if you have somebody call someone out, that doesn't mean they're going to get affected. So we'll split those up so the women get time to talk. This one here is a bit of a throwaway here. Everybody's stamina's up, so I should do something a little crazy here. Could you imagine Yokozuna in a... You know what? Let's do it, because everybody's up in... Oh, it's a match specially for Dragunov, so that's even better here. So we got a triple threat falls count anywhere match. There's no title involved, but that's okay. Let's see what we can do with the power cards here. One randomly booked falls count. Oh, that would be... That could be big. You know what? This is a Raw that I don't really need to use that for right now. But I have 11 power cards here. So what do I got? Special promotion. This Vito Star is going to be a thank you to NXT 1.0 for doing that to me on the last pay-per-view, you jerk. So that's it. Oh, that's the special card where everybody gains it back. Okay. Health Spa. Send chosen superstar to a top spot to recover 18 more stamina. What do I have here? Oh, I have one already? You know what? These are going to be useful. Let's get a second one. And let's actually see if we can use one. Is there anybody that's really dead that need... Oh, Tamina, you need it. Yeah, your popularity's through the roof. I want to make sure that you get up as high as possible here, so. Oh, and there's a double cut. Oh, we're definitely throwing, I don't know whether I'll veto star or gonna send double cost out there. I'll probably do veto star first. Just to throw my anchor out the bow here, but, let's see what we got here. Sign free agents. Is there anybody I really want right now? I am going to need a giant to replace Yokozuna here. We could get Olaf in for 5 weeks, but I don't really need him this week. Not much for popularity, but he's there as a body to go against all those cruisers, right? They got Karen Compactor. What do we got for legends? Oh, this is slim too. We got Diesel. We can go for 50,000. I'm not really going to use him a whole lot. DiBiase's 104,000 for 10 weeks. Ooh. And for Shane McMahon's still on the board. I don't know if anybody wants Diesel, baby. Well, I don't want my reign to be in the same range as what happened with his reign, right? I might go with Farouk. You never know. That might be a smart move. I don't know who would be talking about that at all. You know what? Let's save our money because we got a couple options opening up here in logistics here. Basic Lights opens up next week. And that's going to be 50,000. So we're going to have 50,000 for that. Plus we're going to have to be, plus we have to book it too, right? So book 2 level 2 or higher rivalries. Let's see if we have anything. It doesn't tell me anything that way. Okay, let's... Can't use him for the power card. Butch's stamina's 34. I really don't want to use him right now. And everybody else is pretty much... Is there any way I can get another male rivalry going here? You know what? There might be one way here. If I do a Falls Count Anywhere match, I got 2 faces and a heel. Let's make this a 4-way. And maybe see if we can get Ridge in here for a little bit of a... bit more of a humdinger, right? All right, what do you guys think? I think I did a pretty solid job here booking this, but our main event, I think I might... move this to the opener because this might be... This one's supposed to be developed into a rivalry here, so... Or do we... You know what? Let's do this one. Here's our opener because we got... 4 guys that can work anywhere. And we got a match specialist here. So, any suggestions from the chat? Because we got this week and we got next week to deal with here. So, in terms, I'd like to get a couple of these guys, but they're just, the cost is just so much right now. I got to make some money here before I can... Looking good so far. Okay, you know what? As crazy as things are, what's our goals here? We have to get 4 of these for a... Book 8 shows of the charity promo. Okay. Spend 700,000 or more on shows. These are like the new Hall of Fame trophies that have come up, so... So I got that. He's gone. So I think I got everything pretty much here that I wanted out of this. Non-title match in this one. I'm hoping Bayley wins and we get a feud out of this, because this is the match I want to set up for our Hell in a Cell main event. And then our main event's going to be this fatal four-way. Falls count anywhere and... Do I have another heel for JC Jane? That's the only thing I got. 58. I could do Pretty Ruthless in there instead. But the match type isn't going to match up. So I'm going to pray for the best here. And maybe I'll use the spa card on Jane next week. I got that extra one, right? That I bought today. Okay, I think we pretty much got what we're going to get out of this, so we're going to be able to watch 3 out of these 4 matches, because the Grimes Butch match or the Grimes Omos match we're not going to be able to watch because of the run-in. So let's do a tour. See what we get out of this. And as always, let's spectator up and we can chat a little bit about what we saw this week in wrestling. The one thing I did notice that I don't know if you guys saw over the feeds, there was the supplemental draft for the SmackDown picks. 3 more talents got picked up by Raw for the roster. We got Zoe Stark, Apollo Crews, which actually confused me because I thought he never actually left the roster. And JD McDonough are now a part of Raw, so...
He is a multiple-time WWE champion, the winner of the 1993 Royal Rumble.
In my opinion, they're all good picks. Actually, the more people you can get from NXT on the main roster is good for me. I'll be frank, when it comes to the draft, I'm sort of, how do I put this? It's not like this where it's actually straight up. I think within 3 weeks, we're going to get a little bit of a flip-flop all over the place here kind of thing.
I think the ring just buckled. Well, unfortunately for his opponent, all Yokozuna's weight and power is about to be focused on them.
God damn it! Ah. All right, so I hope there's 2 eliminations tonight then. No wonder we're getting a heat wave here in Alberta.
Wow, where did they get this competitor from?
If the Ultimate Nerds actually got a match.
And his opponents, first from the internet, weighing in at 100 pounds, Stacked Mix-Slacks.
The moment this match
Stacks
was announced, the
Mix-Slacks.
WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
Michael Cole tried to hype this matchup as a clinic. So what entrance is he hawking here? That's what I'm wondering.
Slim and none, and Slim just left town.
AJ Styles, really? That's the one thing I saw in that last little pose there was AJ Styles, but oh well. Dijak? Oh, okay. You're the one who watches NXT more than I do, so... You and Astrid doing an amazing job there over on LLE with the NXT review.
Dragunov's a man who struggles to
So for those that are wondering, like this definitely he does have a different music. For those that are new here and they're not familiar, we actually use Stream Beats for our music for the game.
From Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
She's a star. I'm just there for the ride.
Ilya Dragunov.
Nah, you both are. It's just in ways of how you feel about it. That's all. The hell is this 16-11 thing out in Mexico? Holy crap! Sorry, I just saw the score come up on my screen. And my Twitter is exploding right now. So for the first time since 2004, the Maple Leafs have made the second round. Let's hope that Toronto fans don't burn the place down. Burn the place as I mean Toronto down.
Intensity in the eyes of Dragunov. That's beyond intensity, Zach.
Because that's the biggest thing I've always worried about.
Well, I, for one, cannot wait to see Dragunov compete here tonight.
I'm almost tempted to skip entrances here, but they're just so cool, you know.
A man who absolutely adores a fight.
Now, if they lose in the finals, then things might burn. Possibly.
The Brawling Brutes from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 253 pounds, Rich Holland.
No, if
Rich Holland learned his craft from some of the biggest names in British wrestling.
I just don't want them to turn into what Vancouver did in 2011.
History. A man you definitely don't want to start a fight with.
I really want to get that Big E Ridge Holland match in here just so he can get his receipt back.
You know that old adage, speak softly and carry a big stick? Well, it certainly applies to this man. Holland going to let his power speak for him tonight.
So this one's going to be false count anywhere. So this would be, yeah, it totally was embarrassing what Vancouver did. And most of the people that did that were not hockey fans, so.
Falls count anywhere here. We'll see. Yokozuna, stacked McSlacks, Ilya Dragunov, and Rich Holland. This type of match has the ability to get completely out of hand.
So the basis of the game here is, like I said, the controls are being. I'm just leaving the controls to the game. I'm not playing any of these characters. But your object is to get the higher ranked matches at the beginning and the end. And then the middle ones, they can still be ranked high, but the outside ones have to be ranked the highest. And for Raw, you just want some good matches. You don't need anything too insane. Basically, yeah, it's just like TV here, where you want to keep people at the beginning and the end, but in the middle, you want to keep them happy, but you don't want to make them as excited as what you do. Well-timed maneuver as he misses it, right? You need a lull. It's funny because a lot of indie promotions now are not doing that lull anymore. They're hoping that the fans burn out halfway through the show or three-quarters through the show.
No clue what he hopes to find down there. He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging. Tough position to be caught here.
That's not good psychology. No, it's not. Like, well, Dragunov's split open. Look at Yoko running. Yoko's running, trying to break it up. Oh my God, what a close on! That's Braun Strowman if he had a belly. How was Top Talent a few weeks ago with Evoluto? I'll tell you this right now. Evoluto is such an A-plus talent. When he's actually given the ability to go, in just over, I would say, it was about a 20-minute match. He basically gave you all the feels. He gave you the happy, made you happy, made you angry, made you sad. Uh-oh, Dragunov, what are you doing? But yeah, overall, like, Evoluto was great. Master Slamovich. Oh, referee, get in position! Oh, this might take a while, looks like. Uh-oh. But Master Slamovich, Ava Lawless was a hell of a match for the Top Talent Championship. Ava won it back. Now they're going to have Ava versus TY. Next show, they actually announced one of their feature matches. It's going to be a no-holds-barred match between Raiden the Destroyer, who's billed at 7 feet, 305 pounds. He's basically got the main character from Death Race, his mask. And he's going to be taking on GCW's Effie. It's going to be a very interesting setup on how that's going to happen there. And they're also bringing in Brian Keith for next show, June 8th. So, it does sound interesting. It's going to be... Top Talent to me has been one of those promotions that they've just started, and they've really created a solid base trying to be that GCW style, where there's not much for storylines, but there's a lot for action. Like right now, I think there might be 2 storylines through the whole thing. But then it's just, hey, here's some good wrestlers doing some good wrestling. Really, Ridge? Wow. If Chili won that, seriously. I just don't want Yokozuna winning on his last match, or he's going to come up to me and say, what the hell did you think you're doing? Well, Ridge is cut. Oh, my.
Short jab. Raining down those shots to the back of the neck. Double axe handle. Oof. Targeting the chest. Very effective.
Stacks McSlack's taking control. He's the only guy standing there for a moment. Realistically, Ridge or Ilya should win this.
There's some power behind that punch.
And Yoko does a flying forearm to the back of the head of Ilya there.
Driven into the barricade. What's coming next? Taking their time.
My God, my social media is just blowing up right now over that Leafs victory.
Ridge Holland showed off his power with a wrist flex for the victory here. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Oh!
But I do have that To the Moon card. I'm going to have to start using it on somebody here soon. I do plan on running this at least for another 2 months here.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
So I don't know how many seasons we're going to get into it until we get into the Backbreaker Wrestling Online here. If you didn't hear, we're actually going to be doing our own WWE 2k23 independent league. I'll release more details once I get the logo done up back from the designer, and we're basically just going to run a card once a week. If you want to throw in your individual promos with your character, you can. Or if you're in the crowd and you're and you don't want to do that, but you want to throw in like an expert opinions piece, like about trying to prime up the matches. The concept basically is all the matches will be recorded here. I'll be doing the commentary here on them. But then all the final product will be available on our YouTube channel. And that'll include all the promos put together properly. All the any segments that we have in between. I'm gonna see if I want to see maybe if I can come up with some commercials, but that'll be hard with DMCA, right? It'd be cool if we could get some real life sponsors for it, but gotta pop out and get some thumbnail YouTube work. All right, yeah. Thank you, Ed, for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I gotta get some thumbnail work done myself. So, if you guys are interested, try for real sponsors. Well, eventually. If you want to catch out Ed on our channels, you can check out our wrestling channel. He's going to be on there on Monday with Cody Defoe talking about this last week's Impact. And I have to say that despite the draft, the biggest news out of wrestling this week might have been out of Impact Wrestling. With Trinity making her debut. I'm really looking forward to that, by the way. The fact she left and she was on her terms. This match is going on for a while. Oh, here we go. Another finisher. And he missed. Uh-oh. Really? So that's how you get him off? He just rolls off there?
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Oh no. Ow! Okay, that sucked. A Dominator by Slacksmith. Wow! Stack McSlacks with the victory! Let's go! Let's go, Stacks!
Four-way match, ladies and gentlemen. This match was absolutely filled with surprises and dramatic moments from all.
Stacks McSlacks with the upset victory here. I just wanted to get him in a match because he had 100 stamina. So I could kill off some stamina, not lose anything, but Stacks for the next Universal Champion. 4 stars! 4 stars! Here we go! Hell yeah! That is a win! And we got rivalries all over the place here. Yokozuna McSlacks, which... And Dragunov and Holland. That's the one I wanted. Dragunov and Holland. Good, because I don't want Logan Paul and Dragunov quite yet. All right, let's move on here. -9 for popularity. Damn. I thought her mic skills would be good enough for it, but I guess not. All right, so we got a non-title tables match between Nikita Lyons and Bayley. Now, these guys did have a promo section last week where Nikita was horrible. Let's see how this match turns out, though. If we get a... So, for those that are just popping in here, the story behind this is... I gave the title to Nikita first, just because... Well, frankly, some of us in the chat that night are a little asphyxiated with Nikita. I believe the exact words we use are cameraman. But ever since then, I've been trying to find somebody to take the title off her. So we got, I've tried Dakota Kai already. She got worked over. We tried Gigi Dolan. She got worked over. So now, I was going to set up this Bayley match eventually, but Nikita now turns around and says that she wants Bayley in a match. So if she wants Bayley in a match, I'm going to give her Bayley in a match. What I'm hoping is the fact that this one turns into a rivalry. I can get it up to a level 2 for next week with a call-out promo. And we can make it a title match to pay-per-view. Yeah, basically, I created a monster here. So, I have never seen anybody so legitimately disgusted at a pick in the WWE draft as Michael Cole was when Damage Control got selected yesterday. For the fact that Bayley's back with Michael Cole.
Do we have to?
I love how it's set up, and I love how it's working out.
Determination in her eyes. She is more than ready for competition.
All right, if you're ready for competition, let's get this competition going.
There's the bell. This tables match is now underway. This is such a tricky match, having to set up a situation where you're able to put someone through a table, all while avoiding going through a table yourself. I don't envy these superstars.
Oh, she almost went through a table right there. That would have been the worst match ever.
That someone's taking a one-way trip through some furniture tonight. And back into the ring she goes.
Oh, Jesus. Bayley, you got to be a little more careful than that, girl.
She's able to get out of the way.
I will say this. I am seeing that the movement in this match is a lot faster than I've seen in other matches. So, this could be effective to higher morale because Nikita wanted this match so bad. Or it just could be the fact that there's only 2 people in the ring, so things will go a little faster here. Bayley can't even get out of the blocks here. This is scary. Oh, Jesus. That's like a Rey Mysterio thump out to the outside here. And that DDT hurt.
Bayley's being cut off at every pass. And down with the suplex.
So, just to clarify for everybody that's popping in here late, next week's version of WWE 2K General Manager, our Hell in a Cell edition, will be on immediately following Backlash from Puerto Rico. I do believe it's an evening pay-per-view there, so... Since it's an evening pay-per-view, we'll run right after that, so we can actually talk about the Oh, that collision detection didn't work. I find that's the only real downside of this game here is the collision detection when it comes to the objects, like the ladders, the tables. They still haven't got that down 100% yet. And for a sim game, you got to be a little careful about that, right?
Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Hit her! Hit her! Ah! I want Bailey to just squeak a victory out on this. Just random fluke. Just like that. $8 p.m. Eastern for Backlash. Okay, so yeah, we'll be on immediately following Backlash with our Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, which I hope we have enough money for it. We can talk about the pay-per-view as we're going along, and get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Oh! No, 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 no!
Right to the kidneys from behind. What a reversal by Bailey.
Come on, Bailey! Come on, Bailey, you got this!
She's starting to drag a little bit. So far, this table's
I could fix the match, but I didn't feel like I wanted to at this point yet. Here it is! There it is, your winner! Bailey! So she's made her point.
One of the best table matches I've ever seen.
And Nikita's gonna be pissed when I see her.
Any day of the week. This is one to be proud of.
When it comes up next week, it's gonna be a 2-star match. That's fine. I didn't want this to be a huge one. No rivalry though. Hot damn it. Ugh. Maybe there is. We'll see next Creed. Nothing. Nothing. Ah! All right, call-up promo was good. Oh, we got to redo that promo. Okay. We got to go back and redo this again. Ugh. All right, so this one we can't actually watch because of the run-in. Technology just won't let us. It is a DQ finish one way or the other.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
Omos wins by DQ in a very dull match, which I'm fine with that. Okay, promo, we're good there. What's that old song? You can't always get what you want. And our main event, an Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way match. Toxic Attraction taking on Battleship Brittany and Billy Slugger. And I love the fact that 3 of the 4 of these actually are going to match up. So this should be a very good match. So my booking should be great for this week, but let's watch this match and see how it goes. I'm really confident how well this one got booked here this week because of how bad those 2 middle matches were. I just wanted to throw something together to get us to the next week. Like, the promos are optional, but the matches are mandatory.
Sacrificial lamb.
The following contest is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from the good old USA.
The good old USA.
Matches like these, with talent of this caliber,
With Battleship Brittany, you know, we should just get Lacey Evans to team up with her. Wouldn't that make the most sense? Just because, I don't know which gimmick Lacey Evans is on right now. I think it's like gimmick 7 or 8. She changes gimmicks like Big Show makes heel and face changes. So are they going to bring them out both together or just singles? Nope, just singles.
And her opponents, first representing Toxic Attraction from Tampa, Florida, one half of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, JC Jane.
I like the fact that Jade was here sooner, so she came in later, so the fact that I could work around getting these titles, well, I got the titles moved on to her, which I wanted her and Dolan here, but
already so accomplished, I can't wait to see what JC does next. Well, you won't have to wait much longer, Cole.
I like the fact that I actually am able to work her as a single a little bit more here as we go along. Just because she's newer and fresher, her stamina's not horrible.
Things are about to get toxic. Here comes Gigi Dolan.
And representing Toxic Attraction from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
I just find it amazing how crazy she is, and then I believe she's dating Joey Janela right now.
She's one of the youngest female competitors in WWE, but already
To me, that's like the ultimate in crazy. Granted, Gigi's done some crazy stuff on the indies herself, compared to what Janela's done. Like, I think the most infamous thing that Gigi was known for was, I believe they used she used a tampon in a match.
Nothing can stop her.
It was, yeah, one of the biggest gross out moments I've heard of in a very long time, so.
Hey, this superstar might surprise you.
From Chinatown, New York, Billy Slugger.
The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is
So Billy, I think, is the one that got the upset victory last time in that triple threat match with Gigi Dolan, so. This crowd's like, who? What?
I don't think I can watch this performer suffer. It could be worse, Saxton. They could be watching one of your old matches.
Ha! Alrighty. Fatal four-way match, Extreme Rules.
The bell rings at what could be a very
So basically, we get the same kind of match we got to open the start, except it was considered false count anywhere. This one actually has to be one in the ring.
benefits in certain types of matches. I wish I could say I know exactly where things lean with Extreme Rules matches. Well, that's the problem with high risk, high reward. Eventually, the results start to blur together.
So hopefully in this case it'll give us a decent score because it is a different kind of match.
Another way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot. Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating. She got... Oh, God.
So we are going to have to book a Hell in a Cell match, so I wonder which we're going to use for that.
And back in the ring we go.
I'm assuming we'll have to use a heavyweight rivalry for that.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that. And she's thinking of recovering now. Still time to run away if she wants to. What a chop. She's trying to bait her in, but I would not get near her.
We might actually have to do Battleship Brittany and Gigi Dolan as one of the big blow-off rivalries at the pay-per-view. These ladies aren't fooling around when it comes to the weapons. They're out early. Where does she send that sledgehammer? Ow! I understand collision detection's in a different direction, but if that was where I think they were trying to aim for, that's not good. I don't care if you're a male or a female. Oh, here we go. Sting's around. Bat's here. Home run! Jesus! That sledgehammer sound effect is... Ugh. JC Jade's all over the place here in the ring. Now she's got the... Oh! This sledgehammer's gonna make things run down in a hurry here. Over under, power slam. All right. She didn't kick out, she got beaten on. Somersault cutter, okay. Natural selection is what I normally call it in the Fed. Nice takeover there. I like the fact that the sound effects are a little more hollow in the middle of the ring, actually. I don't know whether that's intentional or not, but... How is it going to be it when somebody's standing right next to the cover? Like, seriously, come on, guys. Yeah, it does sound good. Like, it's sort of like when you do MLB The Show. And you get that perfect hit, and you get that nice little clunk sound off your bat.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover. Clear the tape.
Oh. Brittany's showing off instead of, you know, actually watching somebody get a submission here. Okay. There you go, JC. That did it. That's what I expected to witness, to be frank.
Here is your winner, JC Jade.
Like, you want to talk about the person that's going to get sent to the moon, it's right here.
Continues to settle. Here's your winner. All four competitors in this match gave everything they had. But
I think this probably will end up being I would say maybe 2.5, maybe 2.5, 3. But because I had the 1-star match before, it's sort of insurance. Dolan Brittany level 2. I like this. That's what I needed. But a 3-star match, that's exactly what I needed. I didn't need anything insane. I need nobody to be injured. There we go. Thought she would lose today when they say from Tampa Bay. I'll give you that one. All right. Let's see what the opponents have done. Big Van Vader versus Booker T. We're back in the 1992 here.
1, 2, that's it.
And that's an Iron Man match. And Vader won. Okay. 4-star match. Good on him. Another call-out promo. Oh, they got this feud to level 4 so they can blow it off at the pay-per-view. So a normal match between Ragvald and Scott Hall.
1, 2, ring that bell.
And Scott Hall obviously won that one in a 2-star. Okay, that was horrible. Self promo Alexa Bliss. Put herself over a little bit. That's good. For the NXT North American Championship, Rey Mysterio versus Red Monsoon versus T-Bar. It's an interesting way to change up the rivalry, right? T-Bar wins, the rivalry goes up, but T-Bar's out for 5 weeks. Nice. I don't want to wish for anybody to get injured, but at the same time, Ella Rubao didn't do anything. That's great. In our main event, a tag team match with Cody Rhodes and Eric taking on Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor.
1, 2, that's 3. Let me hear the bell.
Cody and Eric, and that rivalry just keeps growing with those guys. All right, that's cool. Let's go over to WCW. Look at this. Not a single promo booked. Like, this is rough. I feel bad for them, actually. So a regular triple threat match. Baszler, Lynch, and Asuka. And Lynch wins. 3.5-star match. Okay, I'll give you that. Dexter Lumis, Solo Sikoa. Should be a pretty good match. Solo wins in a 2.5-star match. Made the rivalry. Nikki ASH versus Shotzi. Not a very good matchup. 2-star match because they're not classes that work well together. So, and in our main event, another 2 classes that don't work well together. Mustafa Ali taking out Akira Tozawa. Let's see here.
2, that's it. Ring the bell.
Tozawa in 2.5-star match, and Ali's injured for 3 weeks. That's not good. All right, let's get to the important stuff here. Good booking. Your opener main event where the highlight of your show is they should be focused on the raising the quality of the matches for the show results. Nice. Okay. So we got some rivalries there. Paul and Big E's a level 1 now. Nothing out of that. Jesus. Then Brittany Dolan level 2. Okay. All right, let's see what the other 2 did. Good booking here from NXT as well. They got a level 3 out of that. They got a level 3 there. They got a level 4, so they're really loaded up for the pay-per-view. Good thing everything's going to cost double for them. And then Mustafa's out 3 weeks. Lewis and Sikoa are there. All right, let's see how this pans out for us. Match quality. Oh, we only got a C and a D. 42,000 and only made 53. That's still okay. So we got 230 going into next week. I want to save a little bit of money here so we can get into what we're doing here for the pay-per-view. Laneway for almost a win against Cameron Whoa! I lost my streak! Ah, yes. It happens, Art. How you doing, friend? I hope everything's going well for you. We just finished up week 1 of the 2 that we're going to be doing this week here. We're heading towards Hell in a Cell. I'm about to screw over a few brands as we go along here. Just checking out some of the highlights here from the comments. Butcher not pressing anyone, jumping me from behind. Real pathetic. Hardly a surprise that Cameron Grimes lost to Almas. Doris had the fuss about JC Jade overrated. Wow. She can't lose. I don't know how to feel about Omos and Grimes. Couldn't tell who got booed more. Nice. Great to see Ilya in another Falls Count Anywhere match. Keep him coming. The Atlanta crowd loved seeing Jeannie Dolan in action, even though she lost. Just watching hockey and grinding away MLB, yeah. Tomorrow night, me and Crowder are playing our game. I haven't nailed down a time. I haven't talked to him yet, so probably I'm thinking around 7 or 8, somewhere in there. So 1, 4, 5, 6, and 2:30. All right, let's see what NXT's got. 55. Holy crap, they really went up. But their budget's down, which is gonna play in my favor come the pay-per-view. T-Bar's injured. That's not good. Let's see where they're at. 1-4-7-1. So they're blowing the water out of me here. Jeremy and I are going at noon, I believe. Okay. Gotta work a timeout. Yeah, I'll be honest. It's gonna be tough for me to make the playoffs after I lost 2 to McGee there, so. Because I'm almost considering a complete crush of. My goal is to actually get to 6 innings with Dad Bods this week, so we'll see how that goes. Looks like everything is somewhat okay. Now I'm really. I'm stuck in the middle now, so I really have to get some work done this week. That's your goal of Beast as well, yeah. So we got the network special, so we're going to gain a large amount. That works for me. Seasonal challenge, so I get free arena booking too. Interesting. Okay, so right now I am 15,000 fans behind right now. It's not good. But my budget is considerably larger than what Foley's is, so I'm definitely going to use my card on that one. WCW I'm not really even worried about because look at how many fans behind there are of it's 30,000, so I'm going to have some real crappy weeks to do that, so. But let's see what kind of screwing around they did with me here. St. Louis, Missouri, 1 week till Hell in the Cell. That's why it sucked. There were 2 rule breakers. That was my bad. Damn. All right. Sorry, sorry, Papa H. My friends and family have been waiting so long to see me compete live in St. Louis. Can't wait to entertain them tonight. Yeah, you're definitely in. Hey, Tyler, I don't know if you knew this, but I love being in a certain match. The one and only Falls Count Anywhere. Nobody does it better than me. Not only do I love it, but the WWE learns well. If you think you can book me on, I'll prove you see it doesn't wrong. You know what? Falls Count Anywhere at a pay-per-view sounds great to me. Hell yeah, I'll put you in there. Your stamina's up now. Have at least 1 tables match and get free crew booking. Okay. Let's get our logistics going here. And we get this one next week for the pay-per-view. We get the special lights, so. Then the signage we don't get till week 15 here, so. That's okay. Let's see what the power cards are. Ooh, select an opposing brand. Increase the price of all legends and free agents next week by 20 grand. I might save that for after. Reduces injury time by a superstar by 1 week. I think I'll definitely use this one. I don't like to do GM interference, so far I've been staying out of the matches, so it's not really worth my time. Maybe I'll wait. Should I get that one? The only two I could use, and it'll only take me down by 1 week, so that's not really going to help me a whole lot with either one of these two, so. So this one, I want to do something to screw the other guys over. So I'm... Well, I might as well do this now because I'm... You have no money, so I'm just going to send that to you. So for the pay-per-view, you're going to have to pay double for everything, including your Hell in a Cell match. Because what's that phrase? That's why? You gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, let's book our card here. Main event. Let's check our stamina here. Jackson's back. All right, I like that. You know what? He wants the main event. Let's give him the main event. Let's give them both a tables match. There's our goals made right there. There's no title involved, so we'll just leave that as that. And for the opening, make this... Let's see if we get this rivalry grown big time. Where are they here? No, they're not. I can't use them in a... Ah. All right. What I wanted to do was to actually get Orton to call out Sheamus at the start of the show just to make it balance out. All right. Let's see what else we can do for a match here. So Morgan and Hartwell, that's pretty much useless at this point. Holland's down to 20 stamina. That's not good. Butch is at 33. Let's see, let's do the stamina this way. Let's go from there. You know what? Maybe we'll do this one route. And Kai. Both their staminas are really good, so I can actually do that. That should turn out to be an okay match with them. Let's see, we get a tag team involved here. Just so we can set up the main event here, Big E and Omos. Okay, there we go. Those two can work together still. We'll take Big E and Dominic. Why freaking not? You know what? That to me looks... You know what? We'll put the tag titles on the line. And we'll make this a... tornado tag. Tag team. Stamina cost high, quality boost medium. Is there anybody really worried about stamina here? Omos, and I really don't care about that. Yeah, I think we're good there. Let's put this tag titles on the line. And we'll actually put that as our main event. That is our opener. Maybe it's a triple threat. Now, which way do we want to do this here? Just trying to see how we can get these rivalries put up here a little bit. Oh, I know what I was going to do here first. Let's get this call-out promo done. Where Gigi calls out Brittany. Her promo skills aren't the best, but I still want to get this up to a level 3 for the pay-per-view. And then I need another call-out. Cameron Grimes calling out Butch, so we get that. This very well could be my main event for Hell to Sell. Even though it is 2 specialists, which won't work out that well. Let's see what we get for another match here. You know what? What do we got for heels for male here? I don't... That's right, I got rid of Yokozuna, so let's see if I can book... See what we got for free agents here. If there's another heel... Karen Compactor, Kerry Rush... Wow, okay. Nick Nosedive, Ali Brawler... So many faces here. Quid Bay. Interesting. Joaquin Wild. Could be an interesting pick. I'd like to get a giant if I could. This is a weak week for pickups here. We got Giovanni Vinci for 5 weeks if we want. I'd really like to get something on the cheap, though. Alright, let's see what we got for legends here. There's nothing here for cheap. And for males... Like, we got Vince for 50 grand. But I don't really... For as much as I'm going to use them, I don't want to spend that much on them here. So I might actually have to do a women's match here instead. Okay. Let's once again go by stamina. Actually, this could work out rather well. Get Roxanne in there. And the women's champion. And I want to get Bailey in there. And let's... Since Tamina doesn't have anybody to work with, that actually is going to turn out to be a... Oh, Perez Bailey's on cooldown. So... That might not work out as well as I'd like. Who else do I have here? Actually, if I do a run-in by Bailey on Nikita, maybe that'll work. Who else do I have for a face here that I can do this with? They're out. That still works. Or do I have another face bruiser I can use here? Nope, they're still out, so... If I use a... Could do a run-in. Bailey on Lions because I want this feud to be a thing. And the last one, let's make sure we get enough fans here. Who's good on the mic? Nobody. You know what? Let's do a self promo. No, the rookies don't have any. Actually, JC's got a hell of a lot of. Yeah, let's do that. This is not what I'm looking forward to here for a. Oh my God. I could give everybody 20 stamina right now, but I really don't want to use it. Okay, so I set the double cost over to NXT, so I made sure I did that. We're going to use the network special to gain our fans next week during the pay-per-view. Is there anybody that I want to send to the Hell Spa? Maybe... You know what? If we're going to have him and Grimes going at it. Yeah, I want to use this. I want him available for the next show, so let's do that. And no, don't cancel. Let's just double check this to make sure we got this right here. All right, so we got a tables match in our opener between Orton and Sheamus. That's going to be an extra little pop because they work together. They have a feud together. Kai and Slugger at an Extreme Rules match. Which I'm actually going to switch with this one here. Let's put this one here as a regular Fatal 4-Way between 4 characters. All their stamina is somewhat okay. We got two call-out promos, which... Let's alternate those so we don't have back-to-back call-out promos. This Dolan and Brittany fight should be able to get us to a level 3 here. Then we could have that at the pay-per-view, that everything at the pay-per-view is just 3-3-3. I hope. And I really want to make that Lions... Bailey thing a thing, so. All right, I think I got this here, guys. Anybody got any thoughts as we're going on here? I'll just see if we can sign any CA free agents that are free. Just there's some here I just don't have the money for right now. Like Sami Zayn is a permanent one, but it costs more than my entire budget right now. One more match should do it for Bailey. I'm hoping we get to a level 1. Because frankly, it looks like the Royal Rumble is where we're going to get the blow off for that feud, if I get that feud. So yeah, it looks like we got... And everybody's stamina is relatively okay here, so... The only one I'm worried about is Omos. I'm not really worried about him. And everybody else seems to be okay, so... You know what? The whole world fears a coward. Let's go. Got all my logistics that I can, and let's confirm the booking. And we will get going here. So our opening match is a tables match between Sheamus and Randy Orton. And we know just from watching real SmackDown that these two are going to have a humdinger, right? I would love to see this. If there was some way I could call them out in the beginning of the show at the pay-per-view and then have a main event, I would be all over that. Hey, game time. How you doing, my friend? Hope everything's going well. Yeah, it's been a long while. Glad to see you here. We are just running through WWE 2k GM mode. This is week 9. We just finished up week 8. We are in second place. We're down by about 15,000 fans to NXT 1.0. So it basically makes sense compared to what we see normally here. But the game is super fun. Super frustrating because your budget's so limited, which, you know, is a story of our life. I will say this, the addition of the better graphics on this game is a real bonus. We don't have any AR in here, so that's even better. I will say the collision detection with objects isn't exactly the best. You started Hi-Fi Rush today. How are you enjoying it? How are you? I hope that it's going well to start. It does take a little bit of a feel to get going with it. I highly recommend, if you have a wired controller, use it. Just because the lag is, if there's any kind of lag, it will affect you in that game. But I've gone through the main campaign. I want to get back and do the other one. Raging Julio, thank you for the follow, my friend. Hope you're doing well tonight. We're running through a little WWE 2k23 GM mode here. Just starting my card for NXT 2.0. At the beginning, my friends challenged me to be a part of this with 2.0 rather than 1.0 to prove that the worst brand on WWE can be the best brand. Which I will say, they are starting to get a little comparable. They really got hit with a few shots over the last 2 days here with the draft call-ups. Because if you didn't hear, they had three additional picks happen this morning with Apollo Crews, Zoe Stark, and JD McDonough all getting pulled from NXT up to Raw. So it's going to be interesting what they see. Oh, Jesus. Sheamus ain't fooling around here. So for those that are asking, I set this up before as one quick match to see if it would actually stem a rivalry for me after my first pay-per-view. And lo and behold, it did. So I'm milking it for everything I can right now. It's not super comfy with it, but it's still cool. Now, I will say this, for some of the longer patterns you have to do, and for some of the bosses, it does get a little bit difficult. I would recommend playing it on normal, not playing it on hard if you're not super into the timing of them. But I do find it funny. I just saw the newest game that's just been released. Beat Gods, I believe it's called. And they're trying to make it out as a fighting game. But you have to, the way you fight is through like basically Guitar Hero. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is 2-player Guitar Hero with some add-ins on it. Like, what's that term I'm looking for? Pass. Well, I would be more entertained if he did something instead of standing up there and taunting. So this match here, we put it as our opener because Orton said, since we're in St. Louis, he wanted to be able to work in front of his home fans, right?
Okay, he's re-entering the ring.
See, there's the collision detection I was telling you about. He literally went through the table and didn't go through the table. There's little examples like that. Like, it doesn't break the game for me. Because every sim game's going to have their quirks. And compared to 2K20, this is like a piece of gold. It's going to be interesting to see how this works with our creative characters coming up. For those that are hanging around, we do have coming up in July. I'm going to set up some more details here in early June. We're going to have Backbreaker Wrestling Online. Basically our own creative universe with our own logos and all that. Custom logos, match types. My goal eventually with it is to have anybody that wants to put a character in as part of the show. I'm booking the show based on what we see here and what people want to see and people that are around. Basically just like any other promoter would. And Sheamus wins the tables match. I'll get into more details here after we get the next match set up here. I don't know what we're going to get for a match rating on this. That seemed a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Okay, we got 3. And it's gone to a level 2. Just what I thought it would do. Nice. All right, let's see now. Call out promo. Oh, weak promo. Didn't do anything to advance it. Damn it. All right. And because of the run-in by Bailey, we don't actually get to watch this match. So.
1, 2, that's 3.
Tamina wins on her return. Bailey Alliance finally gets that rivalry going. Thank you very much. Nice. 7,000 fans. Thank you, JC. All right, now this one is an Extreme Rules match between Billy, I'm the Upset Queen Slugger, and Dakota Kai. Now we've had this, these two have been going at it, I believe 3 matches so far. And they are in a rivalry right now, so let's see how we get things going here further. So, what I was saying with Backbreaker Wrestling Online here, if people create characters, they can basically send them over to me, and I will
Punching bag for the evening.
The following contest is an extreme.
I will put them in our system, try to book it the best I can.
From Chinatown, New York, Billy Slugger.
And
Some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE.
the one little catch that I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to be able to do here. If you have a character and I tell you who your match is going to be against, if you want to cut a promo to be included on the show, I'll let you guys cut your own promos, and then I'll sort of lace them in, and we'll be able to edit this together to make it sort of like a real show, right? Where we have the real life people influencing their own wrestlers, right? So I think it's a pretty cool idea. I am going to see if some of the local wrestlers want to get involved with it as well. But that's probably going to be like a Sunday night special for all of us once we get going here. I'm going to keep doing the GM mode until we get to that point. So, and for those, like I said before, for those that are asking, next week we're actually going to do the next week's GM meeting, which is going to be held in a cell here. We'll be on after Backlash on Saturday, so stop in. We'll talk about the pay-per-view. We'll talk about how Bad Bunny looked amazing thanks to Damian Priest. We'll see how the Usos got screwed by Solo in the 6-person tag. We'll see how Cody gets squashed in about 30 seconds.
Guys, I'm pretty sure we're about to see some fireworks in this one.
Fireworks would technically be legal here.
I honestly feel that Cody needs to get the John Cena SummerSlam 2014 treatment. I was going to say, why are you taking till 2 to kick out?
Down low with the drop kick.
Oh, that was just malicious.
That's disrespectful.
So basically what I'll end up doing probably to set this up the best way is I'm going to... If you guys aren't a member of my Discord, please sign up. Because I'll put the match cards in there, and then I'll figure out a way to
Dangerously close to our desk.
get your connection put together here for how to get the promos to me and whatnot. Yeah, when it comes to the Discord there, we actually have our gaming notifications, our wrestling notifications for anybody that wants wrestling information from a lot of our great follower channels here with Backbreaker Media. We got going live notifications for a bunch. The chat's a little quieter than I like, but it's more for the fact I don't have time to keep up with all the chats, so... And for others that are asking, I'm not watching the Oilers game because I jinx them every time I watch them, so. And so far, the way the score looks, it looks like I'm right once again. Jesus! Dakota lined that up perfectly.
And the rolling neck snap.
I love that neck slap ever since Kurt Hennig was able to do it.
With a big counter.
So it looks like our most likely Hell in a Cell match is going to end up being Pete Dunne and Rick Grimes. Rick Grimes. Man, I got Simpsons on the mind, I guess. Cameron Grimes. There's a faux pas. The play-by-play of the color guy calling the same move at the same time. That's not good. So yeah, I will be doing the color commentary for the matches. Kurt Hennig was absolutely perfect.
Looking worse for wear in the corner now. Dakota Kai picking up speed.
Uh-oh.
Round the bases we go. Boom, face wash.
Isn't it sort of disrespectful if she's doing around the bases with, you know, Billy Sluggers?
I don't think so.
Maybe it's just me.
This ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle. For the pin and the win. Yes.
That's got to be it. Yep, there it is.
She wrote.
I don't know what we're going to get for a match ranking on that. I'm hoping we get like maybe a 2, 3.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys. As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
Just give me a 2. That's all I ask. 2.5. And the rivalry grows. All right. I like it. I like it at all. I like the fact we got these rivalries starting to form a little better. Even if I don't get to use them right now, I can sort of keep them in my back pocket and sort of use them a little bit. Okay, so from there we got Cameron Grimes. I don't care how weak it was. We got it up to a level 4. This is our main event for the pay-per-view. As long as I don't get a card screwing this up, so we'll see. And now, for the NXT Tag Team Championships of the World, we got the champions, Big E and Dominic Mysterio. I don't know how I put them together, but I did. taking on the team of the NXT champion Logan Paul and Omos ahead of Big E's title match at Hell in a Cell coming up. Let's check this out. So we've basically guaranteed Big E a match for the title in the next 3 weeks, which means the pay-per-view should be the appropriate place to have that. Even if I have to throw it in a 4-way match, I don't care. Now that we have that option available. What I might even do is run it back with all 4 of these guys in a fatal 4-way match for the title. For me, that doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I'm glad somebody in the crowd agreed with me there.
But I don't think any of us ever imagined the aptitude Logan Paul has for sports entertainment. We've seen
So Logan Paul is actually, I believe, a 3-time champion, and we're 8 weeks in or 9 weeks in.
the top names in WWE. Logan Paul.
Him and Big E have been fighting back and forth over this championship. I actually concluded the rivalry, and now we're restarting it again, just because we're able to do that, I guess. But yeah, I think that's probably what we're gonna end up doing is a fatal 4-way for the NXT Championship. It just makes sense when you have extra rivalries in there and everybody matches up so well.
7'3" tall, 400
And our main event's going to be Cameron Grimes versus Pete Dunne for the North American Championship in Hell in a Cell. And once again, as you're hearing this great music here, just a reminder, it is Stream Beats, available on all music platforms, thanks to Harris Heller. Unfortunately, the music that they use in the game will get me flagged faster than a typical lineman in the NFL.
Omos' stature alone fills his opponents with fear.
Well, as long as you're not with the Patriots, because they don't get flagged for anything.
I'm not even in the ring with the guy. Gentlemen, just take a look at the size of this behemoth. It is a scary, frightening.
I really wish that they would be able to update their clothes based on what's been coming down with the new outfits for some of these guys, because loving the emotes here tonight, my friend. But how's your guys' week's been? Like, I know I've been talking a lot about myself here this week here. How are you guys been doing?
Big E doesn't care how bad you think you are.
I will say this. I've had one real disappointment this week, and it's the fact that I'm not going to get a chance to check out the King of Fighters 15 crossplay beta that's on right now. It's only available until tomorrow morning. So unfortunately, after I'm done tonight, I do have a little bit of extra work to do on the YouTube side here, getting ready for next week. And hell, getting ready for tomorrow. I forgot I don't have one video set up properly. Which it'll go up anyway, but at the same time, I'd like to have it with like nice description and a thumbnail and all that great stuff. You know, try to look somewhat professional once in a while. I really need to turn him heel. I really need to turn him heel. And I think I might do that during the pay-per-view. Oh no, he's in the main event. What am I talking about?
It's been very rewarding to watch Dominic Mysterio grow into his own man, to control his own destiny. Well, some would say that Dominic Mysterio these days is
Descriptions are my kryptonite. I keep them very basic for the most part. And also, one thing I will say is if you're interested at all, and if you're a content creator like most of the people that on here are, I highly recommend checking out Stream Elements now. They do have a new It's a new free setup for YouTube channels where you can get the interactive descriptions and whatnot. So like if you have a goal for followers and whatnot, or subscribers, you can do that. It gives you a lot of help with trying to help out with all your fighter details.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 585 pounds. Logan Paul.
I'm not getting paid by them. Well, frankly, I don't have to pay for it, so it's a free sign up, and yeah, there's some dynamic stuff in there. Just go out and check it out. It's like it's come out maybe a week ago.
They are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Big E and Dominic Mysterio.
It's actually really funny that all my tag teams that I've come up with that have had the titles, I've gotten one half of the team that I actually want to have the championships. Like, frankly, the team that... All right, you heading out, Dr. Warrior. You have yourself a great night. And we will see you around maybe tomorrow, maybe sometime this week. Always a pleasure having you here, sir. Have yourself a great night.
Tornado Tag Championship match. I can't think of a better way to show a team deserves a title than this right here. I agree, Corey. You not only have to consider your own longevity, but you also have the longevity of your partner.
So, and also, if anyone else here is interested, patchespodcast.com has a great interview series that I'm actually going to be on this weekend. We're going to be talking about Ron Simmons, his history, basically his character, everything that's been put together for him.
Pressure is reversed. This is agonizing. Oh, foot just now a pin for the championship. And he stops the count for his partner.
I do love the fact in this matchup here that they have a female referee, simply because they don't have to... Normally, you would just put a male ref in a situation like this just because stereotypes. The women can handle it just as much as the men can, so. Well, that was a pretty good impact there by Mysterio on the outside. Could you imagine Logan Paul being a double champion right now? Jesus! Mysterio handling that like nothing. As Logan's taking Big E apart in the ring.
Colliding with a barricade.
I was gonna say, there is no way that title's gonna change hands at that point. It's gonna be interesting if we get Logan Paul with all the titles.
In the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target. Clobbered by the steps. That'll make you reassess some things. And a well-executed move we just saw there. Just tossed. She got airline miles for that. Big forearm. Hits its mark.
A simple toss away, Jesus. On that suplex there. Uh-oh, that's not good. Why would you put a set of stairs in the ring as your opponent is setting up a powerbomb on the champion? Maybe you heard the booking news that's coming up next week. Oh, Jesus. All right, Big E, thank you for kicking out at that last moment. I don't want Logan Paul with all my titles. Because if that doesn't work, I'm going to have to use my fixed card next week if we end up doing that. I really want to save that for in case Nikita runs the roster. Wow, okay. Biggie, what are you doing? No way, Biggie. What are you doing, man? Yeah, that's better. There you go. Referee in horrible position there. Horrible. Oh no. Oh no. Choke slam. In the big ending. Oh no. Who's going to get the pin first? Wow. Dominic's dead. Omos is like ready to take out Big E. Oh my. And a kick out by Big E at 2.5. I am loving this right now. Into the apron. They actually let him shoot a double bird in this game? Okay. The frog splash, oh no. Oh my God! We have double champs.
Here are your winners, and new NXT
Wow.
champions, Logan Paul and Omos.
Nice.
Truly a thrilling tornado tag match, guys. As an expert on tag team action,
All right, so now we got Logan Paul pulling the Roman Reigns now, with Logan holding the NXT Championship and the NXT Tag Team Championships. Nice. 3.5. Didn't need to advance much. We're good. And the rivalry grew again. Okay, so we're good there. So let's see what NXT did. They're playing this out right now in an Iron Man. They're finishing it off the week before the pay-per-view. Okay. Okay. Charlotte wins the title in an amazing match. Oh no, there was no title. Never mind. 4-star match. Excellent promo. Okay, so they're really showing up here this match. Red Monsoon, Rey Mysterio, and Otis in a regular match. The brands work out. 2 heels and a face, though, so that's not going to be too good. That's what I thought. Sell promo by Hall, which didn't do anything for anyone. For the NXT Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey, Bianca Belair in a huge rivalry. Let's see if Bianca takes the title finally. Bianca, your new NXT Women's Champion on the other brand. Shinsuke Nakamura calls out Roman Reigns, which is good, but didn't do anything for the rivalry. That's great. And in your main event, once again, Cody Rhodes and Eric versus Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor. They just did this last week for their main event. And Eric and Cody win it again. And they've got Dolph's out for 5 weeks, even though they got a level 4 rivalry. Bah! Bah! Oh, I know the feeling. I know the pain. All right. Becky Lynch versus Shotzi in an Iron Man match to clean up this rivalry.
1, 2, it's over.
Becky wins, and it should be a... okay, 4-star match. We'll go with it. Ivar, sure. Asuka and Shayna Baszler, regular match. This should be a decent match. Shayna in a 2.5, and they got the rivalry started, so that's good. Nikki calls out Rhea, and yeah, nothing there. Okay. For the WCW United States Championship, I think. Yeah, one of those is the tag titles. Never mind. It's Solo Sikoa, Dexter Lumis, and Drew McIntyre. So Solo, okay. Lumis and Sikoa up to level 2. That works. Humberto puts himself over, gets one little popularity point. And then the rivalry that's been going on forever here. In a backstage brawl. So they're going to blow me out of the water for fans tonight, but they blew their budget on this show. But they had the money for it. This is not the one that I forced the money on. So it actually is really smart that I sent the money over to NXT there.
1, 2, that's it.
Kevin Owens in a 3.5-star match, and they got a ton of fans out of it. So that was a show that got them back into it. Good booking, opener, main event, highlight of the show. Focus on the raise of quality of your matches. NXT gets amazing booking, but they did it the week before the pay-per-view. They blew off the rivalries before the pay-per-view, which is such a big faux pas. And then good booking here for WCW. All right, let's see what we got. 94, 46,000. I only made 20,000 there. All right, not the best one there. Bailey attacked Nikki. Sheamus getting even with Randy tonight. Things are heating up. That's going to leave a mark. Billy Slugger has to be itching for another match against Dakota. She definitely should be. Paul and Omos take the NXT tag team. Cameron Grimes embarrassing himself on the mic. Oh, Pete Dunne said that. Never mind. All right. So 1503 and 220. So now we're 25,000 behind, but they did that backstage brawl to really set it up there. We'll get to that. But they had to make 56,000 profit just to get to 172 for the money. And remember, next week they're getting screwed because I charged them double for this show. Dolph Ziggler got hurt tonight. All right, let's see what we got. 1529 on 172. 1487, okay. But they lost $27,000, so their money's coming back to normal. So I don't know what place we're in. So we got free crew booking because we got Commissioner's Goal this week. So we are still in second right now. We are 26,000 behind NXT, but like I said, we got the PLE this week or next week, and they also have double the booking fee. So we'll have to see what happens here.